I'm Scott with Shoms Photography, and today I'm going to talk about the new RB120P and the new Chopstick MkII. Here we have the RB120P. If you know anything about the Cheetahstand Ricebowl, the first one had a rod system. Then there was the quick setup system. That was like an umbrella based. And this one here is the Pro. This has a mechanical rod system. It's spring loaded, spring locked, and it goes through. It has a polished ripstop silver lining inside. Again, just like the original, it has a zipper system that can be used to shoot through or add another light by using another stand and double your output by one stop. It does come in this nice padded bag, and if you buy the combination, the rice bowl and the chopstick, they will both fit inside this bag. The only thing that will not fit inside the bag when you're carrying it is the yoke system. So the chopstick does come with the yoke system. Or not a yoke system, bird case, apologize. Again, it's a very nice padded bag. If you're going to leave this in studio and you need another bag to carry your small stands and some umbrellas or maybe some small modifiers, you can always use this stand or this bag as an additional carrying bag. It does come with the inner and outer diffuser and one of the best grids on the market. This is not your cheap eBay, Amazon, softbox grid. This is a nice, strong, durable grid and will withstand time. And what's nice that Cheetahstand offers a grid with pretty much every one of their modifiers. And they're amazing grids. So those off the side. Let's take a look and slide this down. Here you can see we have the chopstick system. This is the new Mark II. Again, it has a sliding rod. It'll go to the stopper here in the back. It does have a ring back here to mount your sandbag for counterweight. And I will show that to you in a little bit without the modifier on. It has a waffled type of pattern here on the pivoting point. It has one single pivoting point to lock with your ratchet handle. Like the Mark I had two that you would lock in, this one only has one. This is a lot more compact and a lot smaller or more lighter construction than the Mark I. So let's move this back and pull this off here. As you can see inside here, you want to make sure that when you lock your flaps, you want to lock them nice and taut. You want to pull them in, so then that way you don't have any black spots in the center. When you're shooting close in portrait, you want to place the zipper upwards to the top. That way it doesn't show up in the catch lights. If you're shooting a longer distance, again, you can open up that zipper and you don't have to duck underneath the modifier. You can shoot right through through this as long as you don't have the inner diffuser or outer diffuser on. Let's pop it this way. We'll open up our flaps. We'll collapse this. Now again, you can go singly by lifting up and then squeezing in to release it. So I'll show you that. So I'm going to lift up and I'm going to squeeze in on the release and it'll loosen up that. If you don't mind putting it on the ground, you just push down and you just grab to it or pull to it at the same time. And you can just release them by pushing down and giving it a little tension, and voila. There we go. One more. This one, and this the other one. Now it's nice and collapsed. Now when you go to open this, you grab from the opposite side, you put your thumbs on the speed ring. In one quick motion, just pull up and they'll lock into place. I go to the opposite side, do the same thing, lock it into place. Now it's in a box formation. Now just grabbing from the opposite side, pushing down with my thumbs and lifting up in one quick motion, locks them into place. Same way, spin it around until they're all locked in. And I missed those two. There it is. There we go. And that's how quick and easy it is to open it. Again, to close it again, you can go like this. Just lift up one at a time, which is pretty easy. Or you can just push down and go to the opposite side and just go all the way around the modifier and release them all. All right, just like that. Some of the add off to the side. Now we'll go to the chopstick. So this new Mark II, again, I said it was smaller, lighter, and again will fit in the same bag. Let me grab the yoke, the bird cage. Tripping over things. Sorry about that. This here is the bird cage. If you have the original, same bird cage, lock in. You can get different insert rings for the front of this, so you can get Broncolor, Pro Photo, Ellen Chrome insert rings for the front of this bird cage. Again, they recommend that you keep this the insert ring in the rice bowl of Bowens. But again, I'm going to switch this out to an Ellen Chrome, and I'm going to use the Ellen Chrome to Bowen adapter. So that way, when I go out on location, I can use the Pro S bracket or Pro E bracket, and that's the Ellen Chrome one. And I can use the dishes, the diffuser dishes from Ellen Chrome with that E bracket. Because with this one here, like all the other ones come with a dim sung dish, this one does not have a dim sung dish at this time. Not saying it won't have one later, but it doesn't have one now. Again, the bird cage will just lock into the front. You'll just screw it in. But I won't put that on. Again, you have one twist. Slide your rod straight out, in and out. It has a flat point here when you do lock your bird cage so it doesn't spin. Has stoppers so it can't fall out. And again, it's in the back. So that way, like on another company's brand, you have to be in the front, and that can slide out and smack you in the face, where this is in the back, and you don't have to worry about getting hit by your 7-pound 600 in the front. This does have a twist-on Bowens mount here. Now, you can spin this. I leave mine a little loose, because this way I can spin the box a little bit. But if you want to, you can always leave it locked straight on, because if you twist it off too much, it'll fully remove from the chopstick itself. Again, we'll just open this back up. One quick motion, opposite sides, pushing the thumb down onto the speed ring. And we'll go to the opposite side. Again, you can buy different insert rings for this one as well if you're not going to use the chopstick and you're just buying the rice bowl itself. But if you're going to use the chopstick, either you're going to use the Ellen Chrome with an Ellen Chrome to Bowens adapter, or you're going to stick with this Bowens. Again, you can see how quick and easy that was. We can grab it now that the flaps are open. We can grab it and we can actually install it. I do not recommend that. I always tell people, because you want to make sure you lock these in, and I pull it over the rod to start it and get it nice and taut. And then I'll grab the next one and I will pull it over a rod. So then that way, when I'm locking it in, I'm getting rid of all the black, and that way it's all nice and pretty and silver on the inside. But I always recommend, again, taking the chopstick or your light, taking it, putting it on over the top of your modifier. Let's find the spot there and lock it in, and then putting it back onto your stand. That way you're not working too hard to put it onto a stand. Again, this is the new RB120 Pro and the Chopstick Mark II. My name is Scott with Shoms Photography, and thank you for watching.